Hey everybody, happy Monday. Jen Kravasi coming to you from the Jekyll Baits Workshop. It's time to show you the brand spanking new stuff that we've got hot off the presses, or drying racks as it were. And we're going to start off with this little guy. This is a 2.5 square bill crappie pattern. But the cool thing is, as you can see as I get it closer to the light, it is clear and see-through. A really fun bait, especially this time of year. A lot of times these baits are going to take on a translucent identity. The bait fish in the water would as well, because they're dying off. So you want to try and match the hatch as closely as possible. This time of the year the fish are going to be feeding pretty heavy as we go into that fall transition. So they're going to be kind of up shallow, but they're going to move out a little bit deeper as we go through the month of October, at least down here in Arkansas. It's going to vary slightly in your part of the country, so just take in mind what your water temperature is and keep that in mind as you're going out on the water. Next we have a little Sam. This is a Sammy style. It's a short bait, but a very, very effective pattern this time of the year. These little guys are the Little John MD style. Really good bait this time of year. They comfortably dive to 7. You put heavier hooks on them, they'll get you down about 8 feet. It says on the Tackle Warehouse description that they'll go to 9 feet, but comfortably 7 feet is probably a little bit more accurate. This is a custom Norfolk style crawl pattern, exclusive to Jekyll Bait Companies. I spent a lot of time on the water in this part of the country and other parts of the country as well, but I really like to know my water. And this is the color that those crawfish are going to turn here in the area this time of year. A little bit darker of a head, these blue. Now this is probably going to be a good multi-species bait. Same type of crawl pattern, but with that blue head, you're going to attract a couple more things. You probably even attract a little bit of crappie action, a little bit of walleye action. Those red eyes are signature as well on those. Something interesting happened the other day. We're going to take a look at this guy here. This is my take on a woolly bear. Now, woolly bears, as you all know, are caterpillars that are legendary in being able to predict the winters. And allegedly they're supposed to do that by the bands on them. They're usually dark in one area and orange in the other. If it's a very severe winter predicted, then this orange band is going to get a little bit smaller. So the other day I was fishing a community pond, and I happened to notice that there was a woolly bear coming off of a leaf, fell right into the water, and within seconds a bass snacked on it. So this is my take on that. It's the right size bait. It's also a floating jerk bait, so that's going to be helpful as well. Probably do some damage on crappie and some micro species as well as the bass. This is a little bit deeper. Some say it might be a little bit too deep for this time of the year, but it's got that purple and orange on it, so if you do have any ledges where you're fishing, those walleyes are hanging on there, this is going to be an extremely effective bait. It's in a reverse shad pattern. This is actually a repaint. This is not a knockoff. This is an actual bait. Travels to about 12 feet comfortably. These, Halloween's right around the corner. This is the Jekyll Baits Toxic Goblin. It's that orange-green crawl color that's oh so effective in the Ozarks this time of year, with a little bit of a twist on it. We've got that fluorescent, nasty, toxic color green splattered on it. And we've got some raspberry and fluorescent red eyes. Just in time for Halloween. So have fun with this one. Guarantee you're going to get bit on this bait. Wiggle warts are deadly. Obviously the theme is the orange-green crawl patterns. Just a little shad wrap custom. Moving right along, we've got a couple of 1.5s in the mix today. This is the Okeechobee shad pattern. And last but certainly not least, this is the Duo Realis style. This is in a 100, it's got 2 hooks on it, and this is a dying gizzard shad pattern. It's got that translucence on its side, So it will turn kind of a color morphing effect. It's going to go from a little tan to white. You got that flash on there, and then you're clear and see-through again on this bait as well. So enjoy. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know we went a little bit long as far as the workshops go, but you know what? I really haven't talked to you guys in a while about the workshop. Getting ready for another video to hit, so should be some fishing videos coming out later on this week. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with us. We'll see you guys on the water. Happy casting.